Hey my friends, I want to give you a short energy update because maybe you can sense like you're a bit slower these days, or maybe you can sense that you're a bit, we could say, we can sense a bit of laziness within our body. So I want to bring this energy update to you. I went through comments and I saw many people are dealing with a bit harder times right now. Maybe similar things are happening to you than they were in the past, but you're experiencing them differently. Maybe you feel a bit slower, maybe you feel a bit of a brain fog. Maybe you feel like you're not so inspired to create certain changes in your lives. You don't feel motivated. You feel like your world is not truly supporting you on your journey. So energies right now are a bit heavier. We can say a bit heavier. And those energies are actually pushing us a little bit down. We feel like there's a hard energy. It's a bit harder to move through the day. And the purpose of those energies is to slow down and to stop. To stop your physical action for a moment and go within. And it means that it's a perfect time to meditate, because today in the morning I was in the meditation and I felt so connected with myself. But as soon as I stepped out of the meditation, I felt back those energies. So I was asking myself what is happening, and I've noticed there's like a field in the collective consciousness. Because everything is slowly, so many people are slowly awakening to a greater realization of who we truly are. And so many things are coming out in the society, in the news, in the media. The truth is slowly coming out. I saw many different news about the truth, like how many information were false and how many lies was coming out in the media, in the news. And slowly the truth is coming out, what is actually going on, slowly. And it is causing a realization in many people, a moment of awakening. But every time we experience a certain awakening, we suddenly also experience a break of something. A break of an old paradigm, a break of an old understanding, a break of an old concept of how we think reality was, or how we think life is working, how we think governments are working. There were many conspiracy theories, and there were many things which are supposed to be real. But we can find out that actually most of what we could call in the past conspiracy theories were actually the real things that are happening. Not all of them, but we can find many connections now. For everyone who is having a bit harder times right now, it's happening. The break of the old paradigms is happening for some time right now. And if you feel those heavy energies, it's a great time to slow down. It's a great time to stop and to truly ground yourself, to recognize what is happening within you. Maybe some old beliefs are falling apart, so you can get deeper into your true self. You know that living from the truth, we don't need any beliefs for that. Religion is based on beliefs. We don't need any beliefs to live from the truth. We just need to realize who we truly are. And there is no beliefs for that. It is pure knowing. True knowing. When you live from your heart, you just know things. You don't believe into things, you know things. You know who you are. You know what you're supposed to do. You know what's your birthright. You know where you're going. You know what you want to experience. You know that everything is a learning lesson. And that's what is happening. So if you feel a bit heavier energies right now, acknowledge them, go within, and become really aware of what is happening within your body. There may be a certain awakening that you're going through, a certain greater realization of your reality, your life. Maybe you've designed some goals for the future, and slowly your energy body is aligning for you to achieve those goals. Maybe your mental state is opening for new concepts, new ideas, and it's kind of disruption in the mind, because for some time we don't really know what to think about or what to focus on or what to believe. At times like that, it's truly a great moment if you find something to enjoy with some calmness, you know. For example, if you can go close to a river, go outside into the nature and go close to a river. You know, river is flowing with ease. It is moving in a certain flow. And as our ancient ancestors were using rivers also to hypnotize them into a state where they've surrendered to that flow of nature, you can do it as well. Go close to a river and just observe it. Observe it for 5 to 10 to 15 to 20 minutes, and slowly you will fall into a state where your brain will calm down, and that sound of a river will increase within you, and suddenly you will feel like life is moving through you. You will connect to that flow, and at that moment you will have a great inner experience that will connect you with whole movement of nature. It can help you to handle those energies, to cleanse you from all the negative energies, if we say that way, to any darkness which is still within you. And it will help you to understand the darkness, so you will not be afraid of it anymore. You know, some people would say there are dark forces outside, dark forces which are controlling us. But we could say there are forces which is teaching us how to be more self-aware so we are not controlled by them. It's actually a practice of self-control. Self-awareness will bring a greater control over yourself, over your mind, what to focus on, and how to increase your emotional state, how to raise your vibration beyond any illusion of separation. That's what this energy is teaching us. Every time we say there are dark forces outside of them, it triggers a bit of a fear. But if we say there are some forces which are teaching us how to become more self-aware, to overcome that feeling that we are controlled by the environment, we look on it a bit differently. We are not afraid of it anymore, because there's no reasons to be afraid of anything. We actually recognize that as soon as we overcome the fear of something, we just feel much more, we feel much lighter. We feel more life within our bodies. We feel more alive. And that's a beautiful moment for everyone who is going through that process of awakening, through that process of greater realization of the self. It's a truly beautiful transformation. So don't say like, oh, it's so hard right now. Just recognize where you feel drawn to right now. Maybe you feel like you need more sleep. Take time and have more sleep. If you feel like you need more time to meditate, take time and do it. You know, sometimes when people feel that, they start forcing themselves into hard work, into working out for longer periods of time so they would overcome it. But the truth is, if we deep inside our hearts, we feel like we need to rest, take a rest. If you feel like you need to meditate, meditate. If you feel like you need to go into nature, go into nature. Follow your feeling. We need to truly listen what our heart is saying. And if you want to learn to listen to your heart, you need to in tune with it. Disconnect from your mind more often. We are always talking about it. Disconnect from your mind means that you stop distracting yourself from everything that is happening around you. You close your eyes, you play some beautiful music, and you go within your heart. You place your attention into your heart and you just sense it. Can I sense something right now? What I'm sensing right now, is this fear? Is this worry? Is this a glimpse of joy? Can I increase it? How joy feels like? How I felt when I was truly happy in the past. How happiness feels like. And we pay more attention to it, and slowly we feel how the energy starts rising. So remember, when there's a pressure outside of us, it is squeezing us. It is squeezing us to such a degree that we find that inner power, so we can shift ourselves onto a greater state of awareness. That's the purpose of a pressure. There will always be a certain pressure, but we can become resistant to it. We can become completely independent of any pressure. That's what this present energy is teaching us. And I told you before in the previous videos that the whole January will be a bit slower month, and we can sense it. It's a perfect month to take care of your manifestations. When it comes to your future, the way you want to design it right now is a perfect time. Not taking any hard physical actions, but truly take care of the plans. Take care of the goals that you want to design. You know, what are the goals you want to achieve for the future? Maybe you would like to change certain directions. Maybe in the past you were truly interested into spirituality, but now you want to go into science as well. You want to learn a bit of the background, the scientific background behind different spiritual practices. Or maybe you want to evolve in that state of economy, to understand how to make more money and how to make money with ease, so it will not feel like you are working really hard to make more money. Or whatever it will be. Truly connect with yourself to sense in what kind of direction you want to go, because many people set certain goals which are truly not inspiring them enough to make them happen. So if a certain goal is not making you a feeling that that's your mission, that goal is most probably not coming from your heart. So I like to say that our goals or our vision for the future should feel like a life's mission. That's how I feel about my vision for the future. And if it doesn't feel like a life's mission, then we need to go deeper. We need to ask bigger questions. Like, why am I here? What I want to create? How can I experience more harmony in my life? How can I shift my life so money will start flowing to me? So I will start spiritually evolving to such a degree that I will feel aligned with my true self. That I will receive the guidance from my higher self, that I will stay connected with the truth, that I will always know what is the right thing to do, that I will always be in tune with my intuition. Or you want to also find, I don't know, the best physical workout. What kind of workout is resonating with your body the most? Is it yoga? Is it a strength workout? Is it a cardio workout? Is it just stretching or freestyling or whatever it is? It's a perfect time to think about all of that. Like, we would be designing a life plan for this year. So even if you already have a vision board, it's a great time to think, is there something to add? Do I need to go into more details? Do I need to figure out something else? Or maybe write a plan about the baby steps. How will you start working on it? What will be the first steps to make that online business? What will be the first steps to start investing into whatever? I think it's a perfect time to also start educating about future finances and all the changes that are happening in the world right now. Many people are investing right now into cryptocurrency and gold and NFTs and all that future thing. And I think, and it feels like everything has started moving so fast that if you will not start educating yourself right now about what is coming in the future, it will soon feel like time just passed by. So start educating yourself about what is coming in the future on that physical plane, because it will be much easier to understand how technology is evolving, how that evolution of technology is actually helping us to find a greater meaning of life. I truly believe that when finances will digitalize more and more in the future, we will have more time to focus on our expression, on our fulfillment, because not many people will be working just for money anymore. People will actually focus on serving, how to make money with serving, and how to fulfill your life, how to find your deepest inspiration, which is moving you forward, how to call that inspiration to you, how to get into that spirit which is inspiring you to create, and how to work from that state, how to bring knowledge, how to bring wisdom, how to bring your service to the world so others can find that inner calling as well. I believe that more and more people are doing that right now. And I actually can see it here in the community. I can see it when I'm talking with people. Many people are waking up to that understanding. And sometimes I see comments like, hey, I truly don't want to quit my job because I'm afraid to lose the income. And I say, you don't need to quit your job. Just start educating yourself about yourself. Know yourself better. Work on yourself so you can recognize what is fulfilling you. If your job is not fulfilling you, if your job is fulfilling you, then it's all good. It's all okay. Don't worry about that. But if you feel like there's something greater waiting you in the future, dig deeper to understand it. Pay more attention in your free time. Pay more attention to what or why you feel like there is something more to life. Why you feel like, what's the purpose of that calling? There's always purpose to everything. So what's the purpose to that inner heart calling? Why you feel like there's a force which is guiding you? Why you feel that? And in which kind of direction it is guiding you? Because each question holds answer. And you can only get to those answers by asking deeper questions. So learn to ask deeper questions and pay attention to the signs which are showing up in your life, because you will see that everything is just a synchronicity. There is no coincidences. Everything is a synchronicity, which is there for those who can see them. Every time when we start asking deeper questions, we will become more aware, because we want to know, and answers will come. Sometimes they come to you through my videos, sometimes they come to you through other people's videos, sometimes they come to you through music on the radio, sometimes they come to you on the texts on random people's shirts, right? Or on, I don't know, a random advertisement. Signs can be everywhere. But we feel truly drawn to certain information. We feel that strong attraction to it. That's how we know that there's a meaning. And as soon as we read it or we hear it, we experience goosebumps, we experience a high energy. So that's what can you do right now. And slowly I'm always updating you what is happening in the collective consciousness and what kind of energy is currently present. Everything is supporting us right now to do that inner work, to become even more clear on what you want and what you are following, what kind of goals you are setting. It's all okay if your goals are not the same as they were in the past. It's all okay if your biggest mission is not on money anymore, but rather on something else, which eventually will bring you maybe even more money. You will see. It's perfectly well to have financial goals. Actually, I think everybody should have financial goals. But those should not be the main goals. Because money is not really a great motivation. It's a short-term motivation. But once we are motivated by serving, by giving, by providing, by helping, it's endless inspiration. We are always I feel like endless fire within me. Every time when I think about what can I do today, how can I give myself today to the world, what can I bring, I feel inspired. And sometimes when I can't sense that inspiration, I will sense like, oh well, maybe I need to take some time for myself, maybe I need to recharge my batteries. And it's all okay to press the pause button and recharge your batteries. Take time for yourself. Listen to your body. Your body always knows what's best for you. So listen to your body. I hope this video can be helpful if you're dealing with certain harder energies right now, or you are going through certain mental shifts or emotional shifts. I hope it can ground you a little bit. So just realign with your body, realign with your energy, with your state of consciousness, and just be aware. Learn to read your energy, what you need at that present moment, and step out of the mind and truly connect with your heart. That's where mind will not be influencing what you need, but you will start influencing your mind how to create more of what you want. This is powerful shift, because mind usually tries to influence us to like, hey, you need some sugar right now, you need to watch a movie, you need to do that. But heart is always saying like, express yourself here, do something here, create something here. So the difference is that heart is most of the time saying what to create, and mind is only saying what to do, usually to distract yourself or to be lazy or to do nothing. Heart is always saying what to create. And if there is nothing to create, most of the time it will say rest or meditate. But do not just follow what I'm saying. Find your inner voice and learn to listen it on a daily basis. This is it for today, my friends. I'm sending you all love, blessings, and lots of power. Have a beautiful day and see you in the next one. I hope you've enjoyed today's painting, and I will update a new giveaway soon, so go and check out my Instagram page, I Draw My Passion. Everything will be there. See you there, and till next time, one love.